Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we are going to be going over another Master Duel match, and hopping right into this, we are going to go ahead and we're going to see it's Phantom Knight, so we're going to see Yo-Yo versus Japanese letters. You know, I feel like I've had to say that a lot of times, but this is a really good hand. You know, they have a starter, extenders, a good discard. They don't even have to discard a Fogblade, they could even discard like a Jackalope. This is very solid. Oh, also, seeing how many cards are in deck, it's 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. It's rare when I get to do that nowadays. Summon effect, get rid of Fogblade, they're gonna Ash Blossom that, which is fine. Also, something about this deck that we have to like think about is that Enforcer isn't in this game, so the deck definitely like takes a hit because of that. They're gonna link those off, go for Cherubini, but there's also cool stuff in the game, like you go for like Grass Looks Greener, play 60 cards. They're gonna dump Graph. Graph effect, Chains Max C. Okay, so they're going to get the draw. Oh, that's actually really tough for Phantom Knight here. They're going to have to go for a small board, right? Summon out Seer. Then get rid of those. Go for Rusty. Rusty effect. Yeah, it doesn't even use Seer to like bring out Cherubini. Set Shade. Okay, Fogblade effect. Oh, so they're just playing into this. And they said, I don't care if you get to draw all these cards. Torn Scales summon itself out, so... They still have like Ancient Cloaking Graveyard here. They draw one. There's 7 cards. I'm gonna go for number 7. Oh my gosh, Rongo isn't banned. Yo, I forgot about that. Oh, so they actually... Oh, that's kind of dirty. Banish. They're gonna activate Shade here in response. Probably just because like it keeps asking, hey, you want to do anything here? Then they're going to go ahead, summon, search, effect, because Shade was summoned out, overlay those, go for Rongo, Bongo, and then number 75 effect to equip, and then pass. So, now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards in hand, plus they'll have their draw for turn. So they will have 12 cards total to play through Fogblade, plus Rongo. Well, Rongo is really hard to out. So if you read this card... first of all, you can see it has 5 materials under it. I feel like that should be noted before we read this. It says once per turn during the opponent's end phase, detach a material from this card. So that's like the bad part of it. It's whatever, like you detach material there. But as long as it has 1 material, it can't be destroyed by battle. Once it has 2 or more materials, it gains 1,500 attack and defense. It's unaffected by card effects once it has 3 materials. 4 materials is where it gets broken. Your opponent cannot normal or special summon monsters. So they cannot summon monsters. This card is unaffected by other cards. It's very, 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 very hard to out. The 5th one isn't going to come up here because they have to detach one during the opponent's end phase, but it says once per turn you can destroy all cards your opponent controls. But that's still a pretty good like 5th effect, you know. But the 4th effect is really where it shines. And the great thing about this deck is your opponent can't play, and the next turn you're going to have follow-up through like Rusty. And Rusty will allow you to go ahead and play. And also Rongo will have to detach, so you'll be able to go ahead and detach like a Torn Scales there. So you should be able to play next turn very easily. And then even after that, if you don't end the game next turn, your opponent still has another turn that they can't summon. So it's pretty much game at this point. It's not like the old, what was the deck called? Ignister, the Pendulum deck, where they would commit all of their cards into this, and then the opponent could just like set monsters and pass and eventually like win. This, I just don't see how the opponent's going to win here. They draw, they go to main fate. Poggers. But yeah, that's fair enough though. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make a video out of this. Maybe I'll just title it like Phantom Knight combo and Master Duel. But that was pretty cool. I've had a lot of people actually ask me about Phantom Knight. And like Bird Up, people have been asking about that deck a lot. It's cool how like a lot of people like wanna learn these decks in Master Duel. Especially because like the Phantom Knight deck is played completely different in Master Duel than it is compared to regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially with stuff like Max C, you need to have your deck be able to beat that. Or you just do what this player did and said, cool, Max C me, I don't care if you have 12 or 13 cards or how many ever cards they had to start off their turn. If you can't play for 2 turns, you can't play for 2 turns. You could have 30 cards in hand, 80 cards in hand, 200 cards in hand. If none of them do anything, it doesn't matter how many cards you have. It pretty much, like, they put their opponent on draw a hand trap off Maxi to stop me. If you don't, I win. And they didn't. So fair enough. That is going to be it for the match, though. We're going to see the Phantom Knight player win there, the Yo-Yo. And with that being said, that'll be it for the video. Make sure to go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. It would help me out a lot. And the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.